Just bring some toys. Let's see. I got it. Does he like screens yet? Like if I turn on YouTube Kids for him?
It's okay.
Come here, bud. Here, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to grab my laptop right here. Hey, bud, watch it. Bentley, look at that.
Okay.
Bentley, come here. I'll move it in there, but I just wanted to. What's something he likes?
Daniel Tiger.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that. Oh, and some Cheetos. Oh,
Yep. There's apples. There's whatever. I brought some stuff, so whatever he.
Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. I'll put that right here, okay? All right, you should be set.
We got him.
Daniel Tiger, I'm glad you've come to play.
We love a good TV show.
Are you ready to watch Daniel Tiger?
Is, but you know what? Such is life.
Let's see.
She said, "Fuck the cheese."
Girl, this kid and his fucking cheese. All right, love this. Perfect. How's it going back there?
You like Daniel Tiger? There you go. You're all set up. Okay, I didn't realize my mic was live.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, we got him all set up. He's watching
Yay.
Daniel Tiger back here.
Beautiful.
Yep. All right, I'm going to mute myself, and then you can take it away. Actually, just give me one more minute. And hey, everybody, we'll be starting the show very shortly. We have a great guest. We have the beautiful Greta in the building. And we're going to be talking salmon, sperm, facials.
Yes.
Which is hard for a man not to laugh at when you say it. And then all things motherhood as always. A mom of two. How new of a mom of two?
3 weeks.
Oh my God. That's fresh.
Very fresh.
That's real fresh.
Well, we here.
Good for you.
I know.
Congratulations.
I'm made it.
All right, let me just do, I'm just clearing the, reformatting the disk, and we're ready to go. Just about. Okay, we're rolling on video, rolling on audio. The stream is live. I'm going to mute myself. We're watching Daniel Tiger back here.
Beautiful.
And as always, we encourage people to comment below the video and join the conversation. So, all right, muting myself, Destiny. Take it away when you're ready.
All right. Hello, 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 everyone. We are back. Hi. So, welcome back to Baby Mama Drama. All things babies, all things mamas, and said drama. Today we have this gorgeous girl, Greta. Okay, that's her Insta, but she's literally gorgeous, and I'm obsessed with her. So, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yes, so I'm so excited to have her. I've been trying to get her on for a few weeks now because I'm just so interested and intrigued because she's a new mom of two. And that's something I haven't explored yet. I just have my one son, and I know a lot of changes happen. So first, let's get into your business because she is a career woman, first of all. She has a business.
Okay.
You can hear her.
Can
mic
you flip
back
her
there?
mic on, please?
I was just going to say. Boop. Okay, can we try that?
Hello?
Can you hear her? I don't think she's plugged in.
Testing.
Oh, she's not plugged in. There's a cord down there. So I was wondering what was going on with the sound over here.
Myself.
He's got it. So, she has a business. You can share my mic really quick. So, your
Here, it'll just be a
business.
second.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Perfect.
Boom.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
we can hear
Much
you.
better. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I was hearing me on your mic.
I was like, wait a second. That could have very well been my son that did that. He is here today. We also have her son here today. And that's just a part of like motherhood. Sometimes you just got to make shit work, right?
Yeah. There is no going around it. Unless you want to sit at home, do nothing.
Exactly. So I'm so grateful that she made it. Having one baby is hard enough. Having two is, I can't even imagine, but here she is. And I love her to death. Okay, so what do you do? What's your business? Let's talk about that first.
So I started out doing eyelash extensions like 7, almost 8 years ago.
Yes.
As an esthetician, and we used to do yours. But,
Yes, until I became allergic,
I know,
which is so
girl.
sad.
Please, God, don't let that ever happen to me. Even though mine look crazy right now. But
No, you're good.
and now I've transitioned into the permanent makeup world. So I do like the powder, nano brows, lip blush, and then I'm doing like training and apprenticeships because in Minnesota you have to like be apprentice for 200 hours to get your tattoo license. So
Okay, yep.
I'm transitioning now into that training world. So I'm super excited about it.
I love that. And here's her website. She's just gorgeous. Look at her. Yeah, so if you want to book her for any services, I know I need my lip blush done. So I've been trying to book her. Now that I'm settled into my new place, I can think about doing all the treatments. But she is the one to go to for this. Lip blush, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like would you say a lip tattoo almost?
Yep, it's definitely a lip tattoo.
Yep.
So
it just kind of goes right on the lip and right around and gives you that defined, gorgeous lip look. Like it's almost like having like a tint without makeup.
yeah, I always say like your lips but better. I mean, you can do a crazy color, something like red or hot pink, but like typically I think a lot of my girls just want to like define their shape. A lot of either if you have pale lips, you know, you can't really see. Some girls don't even realize how big their lips are, so they'll get like filler on filler, and it's like, no, you don't really need all of that. You just need to like see your lips.
Yep.
Or girls that deal with like when you have working with melanin, if you have like dark lips from sun exposure, smoking, something like that, you want to correct like that, just like make them pop overall. So.
I love that. I just learned so
lip
much.
blush. Yeah, no, lip blush is my favorite. I will say it's what got me into permanent makeup.
I love that. Yeah. So she has done this for how long now?
I'm going on 4 years.
Yes, she's experienced. And every time I see her work, if she posts something, I'm like, God damn it, I got to get in there.
I definitely like, you know, because midlife are so behind in the just Minnesota in general.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of trainings like outside of Minnesota, like Miami, Toronto, Houston. Sorry, my lashes.
Oh,
can feel
I
it.
can hear me. So
Is that my
cute.
baby?
Yeah. So you are a new mom, and okay, so let's really quick. How can they contact you other than your website here, which is? Do we have the?
Gorgeous PMU's tattoos.
Yes. Yep. GorgeousPMUs.tattoos. .com. And then what is your Instagram handle that we can shout you out quick?
It's the @ gorgeous PMU _ tattoos.
Perfect. So if you want to find her Instagram or her website, there you go. But we are on week 3 with baby number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. And he's here with us today. He is just so cute. We have both we have both the boys here with us today. And again, that's the thing is like sometimes when you're a mom, you just gotta make shit work. You just gotta. So my man, he might be out here, but he is watching TV in the back. And yeah, we're gonna get the show on the road. So life update, excuse me. Just to fill you guys in because it's been a little while. I had to move again, so I feel like I've been MIA, but honestly, I've just been moving and trying to get our life back to normal. I actually finally got my son to sleep in his bed again last night for the first night.
Oh,
We were in such a good routine, and then, you know, when crazy stuff happens or when you're going through things, your children feel it.
Yes, they sure do.
So I just kind of noticed that few things were different and I'm just trying to get him used to being in our new home and And that's been hard, but, you know, I think everyone goes through it. Nobody has a perfect life.
Yeah.
And so I think that any tough time is going to have some kind of impact on your baby sometimes. And you just have to figure out ways to make them feel better.
Because how old is he?
Oh my gosh, here he is.
Sorry, he's not
No,
gonna
it's
stop.
okay. Hi.
His first podcast.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
His debut. Hi.
Hi, he's
Oh my. He is so cute.
Baby
my
fever.
gosh. Girl, don't do that to me. I already want another one. And this is like, oh my gosh, look, he's just so cute.
Yeah.
Hi, my honey. Aww. So you're 3 weeks out. What are some of the biggest changes that you've seen in yourself
Oh gosh.
since number 2?
I definitely feel like, at least from family dynamic, like my daughter's just had a hard time adjusting.
Oh,
And not necessarily a hard
really?
time, but like she's 5, right?
Yeah.
So she's like used to being the center of attention.
See, I wouldn't have even thought of that. Keep going, because I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, so like obviously it's different, right? Because she's a girl, so we have a totally different relationship. So I'm not getting the son bond. But you know, she just gets a little jealous, like, oh, mommy loves baby brother more than me. And I feel like I try to include her in everything as much as like possible. Like she likes to hold him, feed him. She dang near wants to be mommy. So and I let her do that just so she feels like included and you know. But for me, just like, man, I feel like I'm humbled
Really?
because of like, you forget what the baby stage is like.
I know.
man.
I totally, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I forget, honestly.
Like the up at night,
Yeah.
trying to like balance it all, and you know, just being self-employed. I've already kind of screwed myself opening this new shop, so I'm like trying to enjoy like the baby stages with him, but also like be at work and do what pursue my dreams, right?
Stay on top of your shit. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
and
tired over here.
yeah, but that's what we do as women. I mean, career women and specifically, we're able to juggle that, you know, mom life with that work life, and it's a balancing act nonstop. But I think once you get the hang of it, and if you have some kind of support, it's totally manageable.
Yeah.
It's just not easy.
No.
I don't think easy comes to mind at all whatsoever when you're juggling career, especially opening. So explain, are you opening a new shop or?
Yeah, so if you remember my old place, was a lot smaller. So I now have like 1,200 square feet and 3 rooms. And that's part of my training. So I'm having girls like come apprentice with me, train with me. So.
Oh, well, having this second brand new baby, this girl's she is unstoppable.
And that's how I feel. I'm like, I can do anything. And you just respect women because it's just like, we really do it. And, like, we don't complain. You know, we might be frustrated and we might, like, get overwhelmed at times, but we literally don't complain. This is our kids, right? We don't care.
Right. I'm, like, overwhelmed. I almost low-key was, like, trying to think of every reason in the book why I couldn't be here today, knowing damn well I was going to be here. You know? But all those things go through your head regardless. You're like God, my kid just shit his pants. I'm trying to get out the door. Like,
Literally me.
But that's just part of mom life. And you learn to love those times too, honestly. I'm like, well, he's only going to have diapers on for a few more months. I'm like, you know, and then I won't even.
It goes by quick.
So quick. Because mine just turned 2. And I'm like, that. From that baby stage to 2, so much happens.
Yes, it does.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now I feel like it's going to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But wow.
You just don't get that back. I mean, I had like a night where I was like literally sobbing. That was like the one time I've been emotional since, like in that way, since I've had him. But I was just looking at my daughter. She feels so big now. And she's about to be 5, but I'm just like, oh my God, like you can't go back.
No.
You literally will never experience like this again.
Yeah.
Unless it's your one time. So you're like, just soak it up. Do what you gotta do, you know, make the best of it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what I did too, as best as I could. I was also juggling school and a job and had my brother living with me for a while. So, but that's part of life. You know, you have all these things going on and you just work through it. I tried to stay home as much as I could when I wasn't at school or work. I was home with my son, and I feel like I took advantage of that time. So I don't regret it. But I still feel like I was doing so much that I could have spent more time. There's always going to be some kind of guilt. I feel like you're never going to be happy with like every part of your life, you know? But if that's what I could complain about, that's what I would complain about.
Yeah.
But so I had a couple questions for you. So you said that you are more calm, like, and humble since having your second one.
Yeah, oh my God.
Really?
Especially compared to pregnancy. Oh my God. And it was just so different compared to, like, my daughter when she was born, you know? So
what was different about it?
Like, I just feel like not a lot of things, like, bug me. It is what it is. You know, like, things that I usually get worked up over and, like,
You almost feel like they
make me upset. I don't care.
I was like, do you almost feel like you can't care about it because it's like that stress isn't worth the stress, right?
Yeah. I feel like even with age too, like, obviously that helps as you, like, get older. You're like, I really don't care about these little things that used to bug me. But yeah, I just, like, I mean, humbled in a sense where I'm like, I forgot what it was like to take it. And now I have two, right? Now I'm trying to, and I do have support, which is really nice.
But it's still not easy.
No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, like, you feel like it's all on you, no matter what. As a mom, like,
the expectations on mothers are definitely higher.
Yeah.
I've always said that.
Yeah. And I'm breastfeeding too, so it's just like, I'm in charge of feeding this child.
So you're like on probation.
I'm in charge of feeding myself, you know?
Yeah, just being healthy all the way around and keeping that and that balance. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I'm like, it's so hard with one right now. I'm like, I can't imagine two. So props to you.
Thank you.
Applause. She's amazing. But because I've had like all this crazy shit going on, I have been not really on social media at all. But I did want to talk about, so yesterday I went to see Lex. You guys all know Lex has been on the show a couple times. Can't talk. She's 1028 Beauty or 1029 Beauty Bar. She's actually moving locations the next couple weeks. But I've been wanting to try this Salmon Sperm facial. Okay. And everyone's like, sperm? What?
Me next.
But legit, I've been wanting to do this for so long that it's just become like a normal like terminology for me. So when I said it to my friend, I was like, hey, Kate, I'm going to get a salmon sperm facial. She said, a what? A who? But it's not as weird or as crazy as it actually sounds. So what they actually do is microneedling, which is...
Oh, I didn't know that was included in that.
Yeah, so it's like microneedling with the radio frequency dealing. And basically it tightens, tones, and then you put the salmon sperm on it, and it like really tightens. Like, so I've actually done it with PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma. So they draw your blood. They use this machine to separate your blood and your plasma, and then they put your own plasma to heal your skin after they do like the tiny little needle pokes. So it actually like regenerates new cell growth, etc. It's really good for your skin. But after I did this salmon sperm facial, like my face was so tight, so firm, and so full of sperm, but it was it was so great. Like, I felt amazing, and my skin, yeah, I had a little bit of extractions before I got it, which don't do that. Like, don't pick at your face before you get a facial. But regardless, like, after it's done, my skin, I highly recommend. Highly recommend. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done. So I found a couple of articles. I just had to throw that in there because I just think everyone should get one, and it's not scary. Yeah, see?
I didn't get your video, actually, so I had to grab this. Sorry.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. So a lot of people, so they say that you inject it, but actually you're not supposed to. You can get in a lot of trouble for that. So what they do is microneedling, which is a bunch of tiny little holes in your face, and then they just kind of rub it on. and you let that set for like 24 hours, and it really, like, you can feel it tightening your skin. But whatever DNA that they have in the salmon sperm is supposed to really just like make your skin glow and gorgeous. So yeah.
What are I was looking at the pictures and there's like little dot, like it looks like a whole bunch of little pimples under your skin when they do it. Is that how yours looked? I'll grab another picture to show you, but
No,
that's all
I
I'm
think
seeing.
those are the injection ones, but you're not really supposed to do that because there's not enough FDA studies on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's not FDA approved. So the microneedling is the way to go, just so no reaction happens, which it shouldn't, but everyone's DNA is different. You just never know.
And just quick update back here, your son loves Cheetos.
Oh, I know. As soon as I saw those, I was like, oh, he'll be fine.
He's good.
Hands probably bright orange.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But I found this article on Motherly, and I just thought this was so fitting. So on Motherly, it's mother.ly, but love this website. They have a bunch of good articles. It says, trust me when I say you've got this as a mom of 2. Look, it might be an unexpected piece of cake. It might be a complete disaster. You might be more exhausted than you've ever been in your life. You might have several moments during that day where all 3 of you are crying while you look up to the heavens and ask, how am I supposed to do this? You might leave the house with both of them and then vow to never do it again. You will do it again, and you will do it better every time. You will panic less. You will throw your hands up in exasperation less. You will doubt yourself less, which is what you were just talking about. And then you're going to experience more and more of those moments where you smile quietly at yourself and think, hey, I did it. Something that once seemed so difficult will become second nature, as so many things do. Because having a second baby in the mix just forces you to upskill fast. Do you feel like that's kind of like what happened?
Oh my God, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You like don't have a choice. And I feel like it's more motivating too. Like you just want to do better, and it's like, this is not a joke.
Right.
This is not a joke. I have 2 kids. Like I have to make this work. I have to give them everything that I want to be able to give my kids. And I mean, I want a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Like, we
love
gotta get this together now. So
I love that so much. Yeah, it was definitely a slap in the face for me when I had my son. But it seems like, you're giving me hope. You're giving me hope. I'm like,
Don't get too much hope now, girl.
If I had another one, it wouldn't be so bad.
yeah.
Any donators out there? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But no, I do want another one. So, so have you ever heard of helicopter parenting? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you were kind of anywhere near that with your first baby?
I definitely do feel like I'm just super protective of her. I mean, like, I don't know if you would call it helicopter.
Well, so this is the definition.
Give me the definition, yeah.
Yeah, so this is, helicopter parenting doesn't come from a desire to control. It comes from love, fear, and the natural instinct to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exactly what you just were saying. And for me, fear is the motivator. And it says right here, fear is a major driver of helicopter parenting. We live in a world where dangers, both real and perceived, feel overwhelming. From safety concerns to academic pressures, it's easy to believe that if we don't intervene, our kids will struggle, fail, or get hurt. That's what I'm most scared of, is my son getting hurt physically in any type of way. That's like my biggest fear. And he does crazy things because he's a boy. Get ready for it, because girl, he tries jumping off the couch, like just shit that like you would never expect. He's doing it.
Yeah. Not even 2 doing it.
Girl. But it says our own childhood experience also shape how we parent, and I had such a traumatic upbringing that like maybe that's why I feel like I'm a little bit of a helicopter parent.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want the same things I went through.
Exactly. Yep. And when you are so sad and like, I don't want these things to happen, I want my kid to live a better life, it's almost like you're training your brain to just like automatically react a certain way. So I've been trying to kind of, I guess, reverse that and just not be so like upfront about things and just let things play out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like when I react right away, it might not even be the right reaction. You got to kind of like check up and like see if it's really worth reacting.
Yeah, and your kids watch how you react. Like, I swear to God, like, I had to really check myself because my daughter watches how I react, how I act in general, and she wants to be like me, you know, just naturally as a daughter. I don't know if sons are going to be the same way. They more so want to, like, protect their mommies, I feel like, or just love on them. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like I definitely... I didn't have, like, a bad upbringing as a kid, so in the way that my parents were, like, overwhelming and, like, overprotective and, like, very much so sheltered me.
So kind of helicopter parents. Okay.
Oh, yeah, and I was, like, my daughter's just like me, like, push the boundaries, like, doesn't want to listen, has her own way or the highway. Aww. So I do feel like it's, like, I have a lot of grace for her, especially with what I'm dealing with. Because, like you said, you just don't want your kid to get hurt. You don't want them to be sad. You don't want them to, like, go through anything they shouldn't have to as a child. And I'm also just, I'm like, my child deserves to have the upbringing that I did in a way where it's just all fun and games and kids and love and playing. And obviously, like, we had our stuff as a family, but it wasn't, like, horrible or anything, you know what I mean? So I'm like, she deserves that. Like, color away, do all the kid fun things, and don't think about anything negative. Right. You know what I mean?
I will scrub the walls later.
Yes, I swear. Oh my God, my boyfriend always is like, why'd you let her do that? I'm like, because she's having fun. Yeah, she's a kid. She's fine.
I'm finally starting to get to that point after 2 years. I'm just like, just let it happen. Yep. Because he doesn't know. They don't know. And you can teach them, and it takes time. And if they don't get it right away, you can't get mad. That was my biggest mistake in the beginning, is getting upset. And because he started to get upset, and now I have to kind of be like, hey, it's okay. Yep. And I've been a lot calmer, but that doesn't come without you seeing that reaction. You're like, oh my gosh, the littlest things. You got to pay attention.
Yep.
So I just, I think helicopter parenting can be... Like it says right here, it's so hard to avoid because we love our kids so much. Yeah. And we're scared that, we don't want anything to happen. We just want the best life for them. Yeah. So don't beat yourself up, like I always say, but just keep in mind, like, these are a few things of why we might start acting like a helicopter parent, or ways that we can just back off and be humble. Like, here, Greta, she's so calm and, like, poised. I'm like... I'm taking notes over here for my second one eventually.
Yes, girl.
Speaking it into existence.
It comes naturally, though,
Yeah. It says, so a few things, and we're going to end this shortly. This is going to be a shorter one just because we have both the babies with us today. But, I'm curious if postpartum is different on, what do you mean?
For her second child. As a guy, it's a total mystery to us. And so I'm curious, like, if it feels different, or if you're more aware of it, if that makes it better. Like that kind of stuff. Or if she had it. I don't know.
That's a good question, because I feel like I have been thinking a lot about that with my daughter. I feel like I definitely did deal with postpartum, but I also was in a very different environment and situation at the time. Like, even with her, like, it was COVID too when I had her, so I was just sitting at home. I would, like, drink and just, like, I was depressed, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So you were depressed after your first baby?
Mm-hmm. So bad. Yeah, so bad.
And environment is huge. Remember, if you guys remember, I talked about the biopsychosocial model, and that's your environment, your psychological, your mental, and your health. So all those different things play into your happiness. So you would say after your first one, you were dealing with COVID and stuff, so it was really hard. Depressed a little bit. What would you say after your second one? What's the difference? I know the environment is totally different, right? Yeah. Okay.
I definitely feel like I kind of, like, even this last week was thinking about it. I feel like I do feel certain things. Like, I do feel, like, sad, but I've navigated it a lot better. Like, I had a really healthy pregnancy. I worked out up until the week I gave birth.
I love that. I want that for my second.
Heavy lifting, girl. I mean, it's life-changing. I mean, I'm really healthy as far as, like, what I'm eating. Like, the worst thing I do for myself is, like, binge eating cookies. Like,
yeah. Girl.
So I feel like
Keep baby's fed.
girl, literally, and myself. So.
Yeah.
I'm like always like telling people like I need to stop, and they're like, you just had a baby, it's fine. I'm like, you're right.
Give yourself some grace. Yeah.
So, and that's one thing I do. It's like, you did it before, you can do it again. We know how to do it, right? Because we already went through it. So I do feel like, to an extent, like,
because you know what to expect now.
Yeah. So I feel like I have like, because I was literally reflecting on it last night. I was like, I feel like I have been emotional and like sad, especially because of my pregnancy. I don't know if it was like having a boy. Like, I was so emotional during my pregnancy. My God.
That could be. I was so emotional. Holy
dude. I was not like that with my daughter. I was like
to know.
crying every fucking day. Like, it was bad. Yep. So over nothing. So yeah, so I feel like I've dealt with it, but I've dealt with it a lot better. And I know it's different for everyone, because some people, it's like you literally can't get out of bed. For me, it's like for me, opposite emotion has always been my biggest thing. Like, get up, put some makeup on, brush your hair, you know, put on a cute outfit, and it's inevitable to like not feel a little bit better. You might not feel all the way there, but yeah. So I definitely feel like I've dealt with it. It's just I know how to deal with it now, and I'm not gonna let it affect my parenting where like I can't be there for my kids. Like,
that's so amazing, because a lot of people do without even realizing it. So for you to be able to identify and be like, no, I need to get up, put makeup on, start my day, like things are going to get better. If I look better, I feel better. That's so valid. I love that.
You gotta clean your house, do all XYZ. And going to work has helped too. Like, just getting out the house. Like, when you sit near, that's like with my daughter, it was COVID, right? I was sitting in my house, sitting in my bed all day. So.
Exactly. I think the biggest part for me after birth was just like, I'd never been through that before. I didn't really have a lot of support, and then it was my body would not let go of the weight for like 4 to 6 months, and it freaked me out because I had never gone through that before. So I'm thinking it's a forever thing, and for some people it is, and you know, I just wasn't sure what to expect. So after that 4, 5, 6 months, it just started falling off. Yep. And I was fine. But, you know, that's a long time for somebody to think, like, life's not going to change. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God.
Especially when you had a good body prior.
It's like, all I ever did was work out, take care of my body, and now look at it.
Yep. You're like, what's going on?
No, but honestly, that was probably the hardest. But did you do anything to, like, treat your postpartum? I know you eat healthy and, like, work out and stuff.
Well, I can't work out yet, so that's been like sad. Oh my God. But not sad, but I want to so bad, especially when you're used to it. Not really though. Like, I feel like one thing too that's different, like is just I just have a better relationship with God, and like that's something that's really changed my life. So I know not everybody has that relationship or that desire, but I do think that's helped me navigate, because I just pray, girl. I'm like...
I love that you brought that up, actually. So during my first pregnancy, I got so close to God because I really didn't have a lot of support. I prayed more than I've ever prayed probably in my life, probably 6 to 8 times a day, and every night before bed. And it really strengthened my relationship so much now, so that, like, through this time that I've been going through the past 3 months with my medical and all this crazy shit and moving, God has been there, and it's just been amazing. And then I got really close to my girl Kate, and now we do Bible study every Sunday.
Stop!
So Dad asked you if you want to come.
Oh my God, I literally
I'm like swearing. I'm like, come to Bible study.
Right. Cussing in the same
But that's why we need God, okay? No, but we do every Sunday. So I'll talk to you more about that later. But very important, if you are religious or have whatever you have in your life, is to, you know, find that balance between spiritual and life, and just, you know, make that time, because a lot of people don't, and I think it can mean the world of a difference. So
much.
But that's really, I didn't have a whole lot for us today, because I know we brought both of our kids here and she's got to get out of here anyways. But hey, Gabe, Grant.
Yep.
Back there.
Grant.
Sorry, I love calling him Grant.
Okay.
But,
yep, I got it.
Married men. Oh, no, this planned pregnancy. Did you get that last link?
I do. I've got it. Sorry, we're playing back
Playing.
here. Yeah.
It's just we have one more video and then we're gonna.
Oh yeah, and I've got one of them queued up already. That's the other video. You had 2 of them.
Okay, you can play
So
that.
yeah. If you don't mind, I got it ready. So let's see where the heck.
That's fine. There's just 2. Yeah.
It was this one here. Let's see.
The happiest people are single women and married men. They're the 2 happiest groups of people always.
Single women
And married men.
are the happiest.
Single women are happiest than married women. And married men are really happy because they get everything done for them, basically.
What do you think about that?
I mean, like, in a sense, I do definitely understand that. For, like, you know, because when women are in relationships, that's our biggest priority is catering, like, to our partner.
And then how are we supposed to do that to our kids and our partner? It's so hard.
And that's definitely something I'm back working. I'm trying to, like, cook every
Relationship,
day.
you got babies, career.
Yeah, do all 9, and then it's like the men just get to they don't just get to sit back and like
I don't
chill,
wanna be
but
careful,
like
but yeah,
they definitely
they don't have
like,
as high of expectations when it comes
yeah.
to childbearing stuff.
I
It's
just
easier.
don't think they get it, you know, like especially like with my boyfriend, this is his first kid, so I don't think he understood like
He's learning.
yeah, he's learning, and he's such a good dad, and he's been
Yeah.
such a good dad to my daughter too. But yeah, and then women, it's like when we're single, girl, we're free, we're living a life, we do whatever we want, we don't care.
Listen, I don't
you
have
know?
my son this weekend, so Mama's got a new apartment, and I'm outside.
Yep.
Just a heads up if you guys see anything on the ground.
Yeah.
But no, I kind of agree with that. I think that, you know, single women have just more freedom. And when you're in a relationship, you're trying to cater to that person and also cater to your kids, make sure that they have the life that they need. And it's a lot of work.
And I've got the other video too. Whenever.
Yeah,
Whoop.
I'm ready for it.
Okay, 1 second, buddy.
So I want to know if you felt like this.
Congratulations on your pregnancy. Thank you so much. Was it planned or a surprise?
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl.
Okay.
I've been
Shake it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine was not planned.
Was it?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Not
I
at
was
all.
like, I don't know. But I think when if I do have a planned one, that's totally me. I'm gonna be bumping that bump everywhere.
I embraced it way more than I did with my daughter, but
Yeah.
girl, actually no, I hid it for 6 months. I think
guess
you
you
might have
did.
known.
Yep, I
'Cause,
knew. I knew
like-
it like 3 months.
Yeah, but I didn't like announce it to like anybody else.
Yeah. I love
Like,
that.
My social media, I was over 6 months.
Sorry, y'all. I'm a gatekeeper when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, we got secrets over here.
Sorry, but she's out now. Everyone knows. See, that's
Happily,
for a good reason.
but yeah.
No, but okay. I love you guys. Thank you again for an amazing show. Go find all the things Scarlett offers: the eyebrows, the lips, all the things. Do you still do lashes?
I do.
Okay. She even does lashes. She's getting her new salon set up. Go find her Instagram. Also, if you guys have any questions or if you want us to talk about any topics, you can email me at the Baby Mama Drama podcast at Gmail and all the things. We'll see you guys soon. Say bye. Bye.